Hello, my fellow Taurians. Welcome into Don Williams Tarot. So good to see you today. Hope you are all well. I am pulling cards today for the mid month, so the mid July to the end of the month for you. This reading is for sun, moon, or rising placements in the sign of Taurus. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it's not a one-to-one reading. If you're interested in doing a deeper dive as to what's going on with you and your life, I do provide private readings. My information is in the description box below. Okay. As I was saying, this message today is going to be a reading for you. I am using a French deck. This is called the Tarot de Marceau. Sounds all official. I think this deck was created in the 1700s. I'm not exactly sure. Tarot came out as playing cards originally before they became tarot cards. And they were originated in the 1400s, like 1450 or some crazy number like that. So anyway, I'm going to be pulling cards for you. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I am going to pull myself off camera while I do that spread for you so that we can just concentrate on your cards. The other thing that happens with me is when I'm getting messages from spirit, I have a tendency to close my eyes because the way that my higher self communicates with me is she will give me, I'm calling her she, right? Because I'm a she. She will give me visions. She'll give me, sometimes I hear words. Sometimes I will hear a whole sentence and it's usually on my left side. But for the most part, when she is communicating, she drops pictures and then I describe those pictures to you. Okay. After I do your 9-card reading, I am going to pull myself back on camera and I'm going to pull 3 cards from this happy-ish deck at the end of the reading. And the happy-ish deck is an oracle deck. And it's for people going through hard stuff, which is most of us most of the time. So I'm hoping that it will give us something to think about, kind of as a additional information from spirit. Okay. Okay, so please let me know, spirit. Let's pull cards for the highest and best outcome for mid-month July 2024. For all of our subscribers, all the people that will see this message for the month of July, I would like to ask for their highest and best outcome. Yes, we are talking about a collective reading that will assist us in navigating the waters for the next couple of weeks. Thank you. Much love. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'll pull myself off screen and I will be back. So here we go. Your first card is the Chariot card. All right, I'm going to lay the cards out. And then I'm going to explain to you how I'm reading them. It is going to be past, present, kind of future. Immediate past as to what got us here, our current energies as we're working through. And then this column here is kind of your immediate future. So this is your past, immediate information that's happening right now, and then as your future, as you're moving on through the rest of the month. So we start off with the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a major arcana, and as I'm looking at our spread here, we've got 3 majors. We have 2 in the past, 1 in the future. Okay. Now, the Chariot card is that energy of fast moving energy. The Chariot is about advancement. It's about progression. It's about moving forward. The other thing is it's telling you that you're making very good headway. So if any of you are working on projects, or maybe you're working on trying to start a new business or something along those lines, this is saying that you are progressing forward. Now, typically on this deck, there is a city back there. The charioteer is leaving everything he knows behind because he realizes that his adventures, his progress, his forward movement is leaving the things that he knows and is comfortable with behind him. He is actually going out for the adventure. This is fast moving energy. So I feel as though many of you may be feeling as though things have been moving very fast for you coming up to this time in July. And I will say that when I read all of the July readings, I got that this was a fast moving month. And I can't believe I'm actually recording this on July the 12th. And I feel as though I can't believe that we're halfway through the year, right? Right? We're halfway through the year already. Where's the time going? So the chariot here is that energy of moving forward, taking advancement, moving forward, making progress, right? Making great progress. Now, the temperance card is that card. She's got one foot in the water and one foot on land. She is shifting energies. Now you can see she's pouring water or wine or whatever this may be from one cup into the other. That's kind of that alchemical kind of energy. This is my card of balance. So it feels as though some of us may be moving quickly, but it feels as though some of us are not completely in sync, right? That we might be slightly off balance in some way. The other thing that the temperance card does bring in is cautious energy. So this is in your immediate past. She's really telling you that you really need to ensure that you are reading all the fine print if you're signing any kind of documentation, if you are trying to get any type of a loan, if you are going for a new job, make sure that you understand all the legalities. You know, a lot of times they will have you sign NDAs or something like that so that you don't take their proprietary information with you should you decide to leave the company. All of those things, all those contractual things are things that she's saying that you really need to look at. Now, at the bottom here, we have the, this is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords energy for me is that card of persevering, right? Moving forward, persevering, keep going. These are you're overcoming obstacles of some kind. And this six is also representing the way that we think with our mind, the way that we express our thoughts and our ideas. So it feels as though things are progressing for you very nicely here. Now, as we get into our current energies, right here we have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is that card of there is a level of sadness associated with this cup, with this card. Fives are typically changes coming in, a change in direction, a change in thought, a change in emotion is what this is about, because the cups represent how we feel about things. Are we listening to our inner voice? That kind of an information here. Now, the five is also associated with a loss of some kind. Some of you may be feeling a loss, whatever that may represent for you. And the other thing about this card is that energy of feeling a little bit of a depression, a little bit of sadness. And that energy is that collective energy. Once again, I feel as though people are really looking at, you know, what situations they're finding themselves in on the bigger picture. You know, you can just, if you live in the US, you know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of, you know, election integrity, like the leaders that are leading, that are supposed to be leading, that are not, you know, all of those kind of conflict type of energies here, which is really stirring up a lot of emotion within us. The very center of your card, which is the main theme of your whole card reading here, is this Ace of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles has to do with your physical security, your wealth. This could also be associated with health, career, your possessions in your home. Now, when the ace comes in, the ace represents a new concept, a new idea, a new way of looking at things. This may be a new money opportunity. This may be a new health opportunity for you, meaning that something's going to come in that is going to spark your interest in either getting you to align better with better health, right? Or it is an answer for you that's coming in that is going to allow you to start taking charge of a health issue that you may have. Okay. Now, the other thing is when these come in, typically in the Rider-Waite deck, it is the hand of God that is handing you this pentacle. This is a seed. It is a seed meant to be planted. What are you going to do with this seed? Where are you going to plant it? What is it that you're trying to create for yourself? What direction is it that you want to go? Like where in your life, you know, whether it's money, career, security, home, health, you know, all of those areas, what is it that you want to do to plant this seed? And again, this, you will have to take some kind of action when this comes in. It needs to be recognized. You need to realize that you need to do something with it. Okay. Now, the bottom of the column here for your current energies is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is my logical thinker. He is that analytical thinker. Now, this can be your significant other. This could be a boss. This could be anybody that you know. This could be somebody that you go to as a mentor. This is someone who thinks very logically, who's very analytical in their approach to life. They like to understand the whys of things. You give them a project and they will go deep dive on you, right? They will go into all the expressions of what it could possibly potentially mean. Usually these are numbers people. They really like to understand the numbers of things. This person is an experienced king. He is either, so in this situation, you are going to him to gain experience, or it could be a thing where he is sharing his experiences with you as a participant or as a leader for you. But at the same time, this guy is also a deep researcher. He has a lot of knowledge about things, and this could be a professional for you as well. So this may be anybody that you know that is coming in that you may be working with during this next couple of weeks. Now, as we progress to your immediate future, this would be going towards the end of the month. We then also have the King of Wands here. Now, this is my entrepreneurial king. He is a natural leader. He does have a lot of experience as well. So it could be that it's a situation where this individual is coming in. He's a warm, kind individual. He is a matter of fact. He, you know, the cause and effect of things. He is the person that will get things done. He has a lot of passion. He has a lot of motivation. This individual is constantly on the go. And you probably know people like this, where they rarely sit down. They rarely take time out. They're constantly moving, constantly doing something. And that's what this king is, right? So it's a situation where this energy is coming in for you, or you're going to be working with this individual on a project, whatever that might be. And then we also have the Hermit as your next card. The Hermit is that card of going within, answering your own questions. So this is really for those people who really tap into their spiritual side, who recognize that they gather information outside of themselves and then they go within to really find out whether it resonates with them, whether it makes sense, right? So as I'm looking at, you know, all the current energies for the Tauruses that will be either watching this video or the collective energy itself, a lot of people are going within right now to find their own answers. This lantern that he's carrying here is meant to be exuding light. That is his knowledge, his information. He's gaining all of that information. He's meant to be an older individual. I look at it as an old soul, someone who's got a lot of information. A lot of times when you meet people like this, they don't automatically just share with you. You have to kind of prod them, ask them very specific questions in order for them to reveal the information that they have. But what I'm feeling with this card, as it is really, you know, right here in the center of your reading here, is that, you know, you have the Temperance here, which is talking about that that compromise, that balance, that patient energy. And then you have the Hermit here, and the Hermit is that energy of going within, giving yourself time to think about things, withdrawing a little bit, feeling it does have a loneliness to it, but most people who do this type of work and who operate from this space are very comfortable being alone. They don't ever really feel like they're alone. I'm one of those. I'm a hermit. I live alone. I feel very comfortable in my own space. And then I love to share what I learned. So it's kind of that energy that is coming in. So this is kind of like your own guru, your own inner sage, right? That is that energy coming in, going within to really find your own answers. Excuse me. And then our last card here is this is the Ace of Cups. Again, another new concept, a new way of looking at things. This has to do with the way that you feel, right? The way you feel about things. I have a slight bit of a tickle. And this again is another opportunity coming in. This is the hand of God handing you something that is going to bring you either a relationship, a new friendship. It can be a new love that's coming into your life. It can be a new connection from your higher self. It can be a soul partner, a soul tribe that you're going to be meeting that is really going to spark your inner heart space. And what I really love is you move from the Chariot, which is that fast moving energy, down to this opportunity that's coming in, either health wise, career wise, money wise, physical security, job. And it's going to make you very happy, right? There's a lot of happiness associated with this card. Now, again, the aces do require you to take some form of action. So when that comes in, maybe just acknowledging that space, being grateful, right? And thankful for whatever is coming in for you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull myself back on camera. Hello. I'm going to try to settle these glasses that are my lightest ones on my nose so I can read these next few messages for you. Overall, this looks really good. I don't feel like we have anything really to worry about. Taurus, I'm a Taurus as well. We do have a little bit of that fast moving energy coming in, which is kind of confirming what I had said at the beginning of the month. But the other thing is it's really asking you to go within. So when things are coming up that are a challenge for you, Spirit is saying, take a step back, sit down, go within, close your eyes, say, what is this energy? Do I recognize it? Does it make sense to me, right? Go within to find your answers. And I think that you're going to be just fine. Okay, here we go. This is our happy-ish cards. Hopefully they're happy. Okay, let's split the deck. 1, 2, 3. And I did shuffle these, so I don't know why I shuffled them again. I guess it's habit. First card is, I'm going to do it this way. Have some perspective. What do people mean when they say this? Because it feels a little bit like they mean, quote, have a different perspective, unquote. And yes, a shift of the camera lenses can be helpful, but no matter where you are, you do have perspective. It's different from how you may see it in a week or a day or a year or in an hour in some cases. But being right where you are, right in the middle of it, that is perspective. I kind of actually like that card. It's funny because I hadn't really looked at it from that perspective before. So it is giving us a new way of looking at perspective. Okay, I'll shut up now. Okay, shh, this is funny. It is natural to want to have the right words for a situation, to feel like you'll have the exact right thing to say when everything is wrong. You do not need to do this. You only need to show up and shut up, to close your mouth and listen to others, to yourself, to let the silence sit unfulfilled for as long as it takes and as it is needed to exist. Okay, wait, let me say this again. It's natural to want to have the right words for a situation, to feel like you'll have the exact right thing to say when everything is wrong. You do not need to do this. You only need to show up, shut up, and close your mouth and listen. You know, that's kind of really great advice. Most people, when they ask for your opinion about things, or if they ask, a lot of times they just want you to listen. Sometimes people just want a good listener. So it says, shut up, close your mouth, and listen to others, to yourself, and to let the silence sit unfulfilled for as long as it needs to exist. Okay. Whew, that's a tongue tire. But I like the message. It's basically saying show up and shut up and let people tell you what's going on in order for you to be a good friend, right? Okay, our last card, Taurus, is what can I do? It's natural to wonder what you're supposed to do in the face of someone's suffering, to jump into fix it mode only to realize you have no idea what you're doing. Not everything needs to be fixed. And even if it does need fixing, are you 100% sure you're the person with the right tools to do it? I'm not trying to minimize your tool collection, but before you go swinging a hammer, check to make sure you're looking at the nail. Yeah, that's hilarious. I'm going to put this up here. I don't know if you're going to be able to bring that into focus any better, but that's actually a great card. Okay, Taurus, that's what I've got for you this round. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for always coming in and watching my videos. If you made it this far, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my algorithms. And until next time, take very good care of you. Sending you a lot of love and light should you decide to accept it. Cheers.